My guest, Dr. Elson Haas, medical practitioner with more than 35 years. He looks 4 years old. I don't know how he does it. Experience in patient care, always with an interest in natural medicine. And for the past 30 years, he is instrumental in the development and practice of integrated medicine at a clinic that he began in 1984, and you know it as Preventive Medical Center of Marin in San Rafael. And he has experienced practitioners. Patients can receive quality of cooperative care, looks at causes, natural remedies as much as possible. And we're going to put the website down there, which is PMC Marin, and author of books. He has a wonderful event coming up. And as I was also saying, I love what he's done for our kids and keeping them healthy and doing it in a way that they like. Good morning, Dr. Haas.
Hi, Joanie. How are you today?
I'm excellent. Shall we start with some of the kid stuff? And also I want to talk about the event you're going to have and all of that. But you have been so interested in how to help kids. We hear it over and over again. They're heavy. They're going to have bad health. How do you reach them? And then you put together these wonderful, I guess you'd say, products and books and music. Talk a little bit about how that came about.
Well, Bethany and I, Bethany Argisle, who was on the show with us last time, and she and I have been working together for 35 years, and she's a children's storyteller and writer, and we have these songs that we wrote, part of the Anatomics comics, and we love, she's focused on children. She helped me kind of get there. And we love working with young people. We wrote these songs. We have all these T-shirts and products that go with them. So it's a journey through the body, and it's really the Anatomics comics is really about your body, your children's body, how to keep it healthy for life, and have fun. So we saw, especially working with teachers, and I really want to thank your audience for the support and the communication they've had from the last show. And also to really reach out to teachers to use the songs and education in their classrooms, because what we find is that the children have, when they have fun, they remember things about the body, especially when they're funny in the songs.
Oh, and the songs. And, there's a number of products, and we will put up seasonstudios.com. Wait till you see these products. You'll say, how come it took so long for someone to think of this? Where you learn about anatomy and the science of your body, but it's fun. And it has a CD, and you start with Dr. Sun Presents, all right, and then what you find are all these wonderful, wonderful songs and we know how kids like to sing along, so do I. And I want to, Dr. Haas, we're going to do it a little bit. This is the heart song, and it's Thump Thump. Give us a little bit of this. Here we go. Now listen to this. It's so fun. See? And as you know...
What's next, Dr. Elson?
Yes.
What's next?
Thump, 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 thump. Heart. You gotta have heart. It's your most important muscle.
Yes.
To pump your blood, your oxygen, and food nutrients all around your body.
Yes.
Exercise and good foods keep your heart healthy. Keep it happy and full of love. And feel that beat.
Pump. This is... But can you see? Pump. Da, da, da. And as you're singing that song along, and I'm looking at... First of all, Terry, my producer, said, this book is so bright and happy, and it's got a wonderful illustration here of the heart, and there's a little girl, and then it's so colorful. And as you go through the heart song, Thump Thump, you also learn things that this is how you remember.
And that was a preview into the song, and then the song. So there's this transition which has health tips, and the tips in the book are, they're just very simple.
Yes.
The same message I've been giving to adults for so many years, but children need to learn. And what I'm finding with people using this now, and some of my patients getting it, I have a woman with two 9 and 13-year-old girls who are, they're all a bit overweight. I have a single dad who's got a 10-year-old son, and the son was saying, "Dad, why am I overweight? You are too. What can we do?" And what happens is that this is a bond. This is what I've seen so far, is that the parents and the children
yes.
together can can find, can work together, and that's one of the nice things, because family meals are important. And I have on the Season Studios website, I just put up 10 tips on healing childhood and adult obesity. And it begins with parents setting a good example. It's getting the kids involved, and this is what the kids like: responsibility. Most of them do.
Yes.
And they want to be part of the meal planning, and that's what I'm seeing when people are playing the songs together. There's a unification that happens in the family. They say, "Let's do this," and they start making their meal plans and going shopping together and preparing food, and even, believe it or not, cleaning up.
Yeah.
And eating vegetables when they make them and they participate in it. And that's, remember my earlier book, More Vegetables, Please, is about kids and getting the families organized so that they're bringing the healthiest of our foods, the vegetables, in a tasteful way, because a lot of people don't eat vegetables because they don't know how to prepare them well and have them taste good.
And again, More Vegetables, Please. You don't have to know how to cook. There's so many recipes and they're all good. A sidebar, as they say here, is, of course, because Dr. Haas knows one of my favorites is, and I'm holding it, Count Brocula. I love Count Brocula. And it's getting vegetables involved. And when you look at these illustrations, and, it talks about how Albert, the little boy, hated vegetables. And it goes all through this. And, of course, it has a happy ending. But what a wonderful, wonderful way to do it. It's so illustrated. It's fun. And at the end, they have how to grow broccoli and the Count Brocula quiz or quick quiz. It's all there, but it makes learning fun. I'd like to go on to another of our favorites, and this is so important, Choo Choo, the digestion song.
What's next, Dr. Elson? What's next?
Choo-choo. Let's review the train of intestines that carries your food and gives you the best of what you
need. Good harmonica.
You don't want it to be glue in you. Do you swallow your food whole? That doesn't work. You need to chew and relax when you do, so you'll have some good poo.
It's not just the foods we eat and our moods, too. It's a long, long journey from in to out. Digestion for some is speedy, and for others it's slow. And it happens down, 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 way deep below.
It's great, harmonica. It's just, and again, Choo Choo, the illustration here, of course, is you see the digestive tract, and then you see a train track. And and this is so clever. And the train's going around the track, giving them something. Oh, let's see, the train goes choo-choo, and the intestines ask no questions. And be careful what you eat. But you get the idea of riding down, down, down the long esophagus.
Right, and then each little line has some information about, food goes into your stomach. You got to chew it up, and then it goes into your stomach, turns into mushy goo.
Yes.
Then it goes down, and then the liver gets involved. Yeah, it's fun. That's one of my faves.
And I also like how just little things. Have a picture of a mouth with a tongue. You say our tongue has nerves that help us to taste sweet, sour, salty, spicy, and bitter. What a simple way to teach kids that, it's just not your tongue, right? It's a very, and again, when people sort of lose some taste, why, it's not a good thing. It's terrible because we want to taste everything. But just that little thing you don't forget. And the thing that is so important is that remember, think back when you're a kid. These are the things that stay with you for life, and teaching, about food and how to eat and your body. This stays with you, and it makes a huge difference. I was like, Dr. Haas, thank you so much for being my guest.
Great to be with you as always, Joanie.
Thank you.